Rain on the red brick, rivers in the street, lanterns on the quayside, boots on cobbled beat. City hums like a tired old tune. Church bells argue with the rising moon. You left with the last bus out of town, suitcase dreams and a thorny crown. Said someday I'll send for you, you'll see. But someday is stuck in 92, and the glass keeps catching every neon bruise. Like the bar lights know I've got too much to lose. There's whiskey on the window ledge, watching over me, guarding all the words I never said free. Your ghost is in the curtains, dancing with the rain, singing slang to the maybes we never claimed. If you ever wander back down Temple Street, you'll find my heart where the rooftops meet. Whiskey on the window ledge, keeping faith and time for the night you come back and call me mine. Old boys in the corner play a rebel air, every quarter story hanging in the smoky glare. I raise a glass to the songs we never wrote, to the fights we lost and the lies we told. You were all wild heather, boots and broken rules, fire in your laughter, trouble wrapped in wool. You said love is like a Dublin day, 4 seasons, 1 heart, blowing us away. I've tried new faces, learned new streets, but your shadow walks in every beat. There's whiskey on the window ledge, watching over me, guarding all the words I never set free. Your ghost is in the curtains, dancing with the rain, sing a slander to the maybes we never claimed. If you ever wander back down Temple Street, you'll find my heart where the rooftops meet. Whiskey on the window ledge, keeping faith and time for the night you come back and call me mine. Maybe you're in Boston, chasing dollar dreams. Maybe you're in Galway, talking to the seas. Maybe you forgot me with the turning tide, or maybe you remember every tear I try to hide. So I'll leave the glass there, amber like a flame, a lighthouse in a bedsit, whispering your name. If fate has fingers, let it shuffle the deck and lay your footsteps on this rain-soaked deck. Temple Street, you'll find my heart where the rooftops meet. Whiskey on the window ledge, I'll toast the sky above till the door swings open and you call it love. red brick, quiet in the street. One last drop of courage, waiting by the sea. Whiskey on the Windowledge, patient as the tide. I'll be here in Dublin if you change your mind. Full of maybes, ticket to your past. Fields roll by in many shades of green. Stone walls stitching up a broken dream. You left this town a story half complete. Said you'd find your courage on some foreign street, but every mile you took away from here turned into another missing year. Now the wind is humming songs we used to know. Every turn is whispering it's time to go. On these emerald roads where the coastline bends, I'm chasing down the ghosts of all our almost ends. Every wave that breaks against the western sky sounds like your laughter saying we were born to try. If the stars remember promises we sold, I'll meet you somewhere out along these emerald roads. Cliffs hang like a question over silver foam. Fishermen are mending nets and talking about home. I walk the pier where we once carved our names. Salt and time have blurred them just the same. A tin roof pub is glowing at the bay. A fiddle spills the dusk in shades of gray. I hear your voice in every rising cheer, turning every stranger's face to yours from yesteryear. I raise a glass to all the things we never dared, to all the quiet I pretended I could bear. On these emerald roads where the coastline bends, I'm chasing down the ghosts of all our almost ends. Every wave that breaks against the western sky sounds like your laughter saying we were born to try. If the stars remember promises we sold, I'll meet you somewhere out along these emerald roads. Maybe you're in some highs, breathing neon air, counting foreign money, pulling at your hair. Maybe you still wonder what became of me when you stare out at a city made of steel instead of sea. But here the moon is rising like a borrowed flame over crooked cottages that still know your name. If there's a road that leads you back to who you are, it starts with rain on glass and ends beneath these stars. Sounds like your heartbeat saying we were born to try. If the stars remember promises we sold, I'll wait forever out along these emerald roads. First bus back to Dublin when the night is done. Maybe I'll arrive alone, maybe two as one. Till that day I'll follow wherever the wind has blown, every emerald road that might still lead you home. The tide has learned my footsteps on these stones. It waits for me at evening when the fishing boats go home. The lamps along the pier blink one by one, like old men in the doorway when the drinking day's done. You left upon a weather-beaten keel, with promises and postcards and a suitcase full of steel. You said I'll be back by spring if wages rise. The winters came and went behind these harbor eyes. So I talked to the water when the town turns in. It answered with a whisper and the rattle of the wind. In the quiet harbor where the gulls fly low, I keep a lantern burning in a window you don't know. Every wave that breaks against the worn stone wall carries your name in a half-forgotten call. If the sea remembers every soul it ever stole, then sing me back, my lover, or at least my missing hole. Till then I'll be the singer, you'll be just a rumor in the ballad of the quiet harbor. Your father sits and mends his ragged nets, speaks of foreign harbors and of unpaid debts. He swears he saw your shadow in a stranger's sail, but it vanished with the sunrise and the turning of the gale. They say the city swallowed you in light, or some far eastern shoreline holds your laughter in the night. I've heard 100 versions of your fate, but none of them walk up this pier, not even running late. So I pour another memory where the foam turns white, and let it drift out slowly with the silver of the night. In the quiet harbor where the gulls fly low, I keep a lantern burning in a window you don't know. Every wave that breaks against the worn stone wall carries your name in a half-forgotten call. If the sea remembers every soul it ever stole, then sing me back, my lover, or at least my missing home. Till then I'll be the singer, you'll be just a rumor in the ballad of the quiet harbor. Some say love's a tide that always finds and a sky without your stars. Still I'll stand here with the salt against my skin, counting every ship that leaves and every ship that comes again. And if one day a worn-out deckhand calls my name, I'll know the ocean's finally learned to give back what it claimed in the quiet harbor where the gulls fly low. I keep a lantern burning in a window you don't know. Every wave that breaks against the worn stone wall carries your name in a half-forgotten call. If the sea remembers every soul it ever stole, it might return you gently when my own tide's growing old. So then I'll be the singer, you'll be just a rumor in the ballad of the quiet harbor. The tide has learned my footsteps on these stones. If you ever find your way back, you won't walk alone. We were saints on Sunday, sinners by the week, writing manifestos on a napkin by the creek. Torn black jackets, holes in second-hand shoes, pocket full of nothing and a head full of news. We painted over billboards with our names, turned every alleyway into a field of games. You said if the world won't make us rule, we'll drink on the roof and rewrite the moon. And all the grown-up voices fade like smoke outside the bar. When someone hits the jukebox, we remember who we are. We are rebels and daydreamers, kings of the backstreet rain, laughing like thunder, dancing through the growing pains. If tomorrow comes to tame us, let it stand in line. Tonight the city's ours, tonight the night is mine. Raise your glass for the lost believers. Here's to rebels and daydreamers. We built a crooked kingdom out of chalk, on pavements where the tired people walk. You swore you'd never trade your ink-stained hands for a tidy little paycheck and a wedding band. But time hangs heavy on a barstool soul. Some of us got hungry, some got old. You caught the early train to somewhere bright. I stayed and fought the shadows in the neon light. But when the band kicks in and the floorboards start to shake, I hear your voice in every chorus that we break. We are rebels and daydreamers, kings of the backstreet rain, laughing like thunder, dancing through the growing pains. If tomorrow comes to tame us, let it stand in line. Tonight the city's ours, tonight the night is mine. Raise your glass for the lost believers. Here's to rebels and daydreamers. Hey boy, maybe you're wearing a collar and tie, counting the hours under pale strip lights. Do ya still feel the tug of the old drums beat when the rain hits the glass and you're staring at the street? 'Cause here's a same old bartender knows my name, still wipes down the counter like nothing ever changed. But every empty chair around this battered table is a ghost that swears we once were able. Hey, 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 for the ones who never fit. Hey, 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 for the ones who never quit. We are rebels and daydreamers, kings of the backstreet rain, laughing like thunder, dancing through the growing pains. If tomorrow comes to tame us, let it stand in line. Tonight the city's ours, tonight the will be scribbled in the margins on some future wall. There's an old lamp over Doyle's on the corner of the square. Flickers like it's tired, but it's always burning there. Kids in different stripes kicking cans along the line, trading little legends from their father's faded time. Someone hangs a scarf across a rusted metal rail. Someone lights a smoke and tells a well-rehearsed old tale. But the rain runs down the gutters, washing all the streets the same. No one asks your color when the last bus never came. 'Cause we all bleed red when the night cuts clean, and we all look up at the same dark screen under old gold and green, where the street lights hum and the river leans. We're just hearts on a wire in a city in between, under old gold and green, where the songs outlast what the flags might mean. Raise your glass to the faces, not the colors of the scene, under old gold and green. In the back room of the public, there's a photograph in frame. Two young lads with arms around each other after some forgotten game. Now their sons stand at the bar side, shoulders set a little tight, till a fiddle finds a tune that pulls them both to light. One starts tapping on the table, one joins in the second line. Soon the floorboards are a thunder and no one checks the dividing signs. For a moment all the stories drop like coats onto the chair, and every voice is just another chorus in the air. When the band kicks in and the crowd leans near, you can't hear fear above the cheer, under old gold and green, where the street lights hum and the river leans. We're just hearts on a wire in a city in between, under old gold and green, where the songs outlast what the flags might mean. Raise your glass to the faces, not the colors of the scene, under old gold and green. When the chorus hits the ceiling and the pint glasses ring, no one asked your father's name before they let you sing. We're a patchwork of the broken and the brave who never quit, stitched together by the nights we swore we'd never forget. So let the daylight do the counting and the lines upon the map. Tonight we're just the echo in a crowded clapping clap. If tomorrow draws its borders, let it draw them in the sky. We'll be somewhere in the middle shouting, we're alive, under old gold and green, where the street lights hum and the river leans. We're just hearts on a wire in a city in between, under old gold and green, where the songs outlast what the flags might mean. Raise your glass to the faces, not the colors of the scene, under old gold and green. Yeah, we're all gold and green. Every soul in this town knows exactly what I mean. There's an old lamp over Doyle's when the morning starts to show, still burning for the people only daylight truly knows. last song from the jukebox sighs and stumbles to a stop. Neon hums above the bar like it's too tired to drop. I'm stacking up the bar stools, brushing glass across the grain, mopping up the stories with the sawdust and the rain. Your jacket's on a coat hook that no one ever claims. The scribble on the bathroom door still spells our faded names. The mirror catches movement where there's no one left inside, just a younger pair of faces from a year we never tried. When the lock turns on the door and the laughter leaves the room, the quiet fills the corners like a low, familiar tune. All the ghosts come out at closing time, in the clink of empty glasses and the flicker of the sign. Every joke we never finished, every song we never wrote, spins around the ashtrays in the yellow leaking light. If you listen to the floorboard, you can hear them in the climb. All the lives we might have lived are drinking here at closing time. Old Mick's stool still waits beside the fruit machine. He hasn't crossed the threshold since the winter of 19. But when I wipe the counter down, I swear I catch his grin and hear him tell the same old tale of how the war let him win. By the window in the shadow, there's a band that almost broke. They're tuning ghost guitars beneath a cloud of phantom smoke. The singer hits a high note that the ceiling never heard, and every failed audition flutters like a frightened bird. I kill the lights and stages just to keep them one more round, but memory pays and whispers, and it never buys a sound. All the ghosts come out at closing time, in the clink of empty glasses and the flicker of the sign. Every joke we never finished, every song we never wrote, spins around the ashtrays in the yellow leaking light. If you listen to the floorboard, you can hear them in the climb. All the lives we might have lived are drinking here at closing time. From this forgotten street, drinking somewhere brighter where the tiles are clean and neat. But if you feel a sudden shiver when they call for one last round, it's just this little barroom tugging at your shadow on the ground. 'Cause pubs are only churches for the broken and the brave, where we trade our daily wages for a story we can save. And when the till is counted and the stool legs scrape the floor, the ghosts line up politely as I'm walking to the door. All the ghosts come out at closing time, in the clink of empty glasses and the flicker of the sign. Every promise that we whispered, every plan we left behind, falls like coasters on the table in the corners of my mind. If you listen to the silence, you can hear them keeping time. All the lives we might have lived are singing here at closing time. I turn the key on Doyle's and let the street lamp take the night. Somewhere in the dark behind me, someone leaves the jukebox light. stone. Phones in all our pockets, but tonight we're not alone. The water wears a jacket made of city lights and rain, carrying whatever we want, whatever we became. Ash falls from a cigarette and disappears below, like every little promise that we meant so long ago. You say this town remembers less with every passing year, but something in the current keeps on dragging us back here. We don't know all the stories, but we feel them just the same, in the echo of the arches and the whisper of our name. Down where the river forgets your name, if no one stands above it just to say it once again. For every ship that left in hunger, every march in driving rain, we are standing on this bridge tonight to say you weren't in vain. If the tide can carry sorrow, it can carry back the flame. Where the voices on the water, where the river forgets your name. Gran told us of the winters when the cupboards all were bare, of letters stamped from Boston with the lock of someone's hair, of boots across the cobbles and of flags that tore the sky, of friends who crossed this railing with a last unsteady sigh. Now trainers squeak on pavement where the iron horses passed. We're drinking cheap and laughing like the good times always last, but underneath our footsteps are the bones of every choice. Every time we say remember, we're just borrowing their voice. There's a silence in the water that knows every hidden cost of the battles and the bargains and the ones the river lost. Down where the river forgets your name, if no one stands above it just to say it once again. For every ship that left in hunger, every march in driving rain, we are standing on this bridge tonight to say you weren't in vain. If the tide can carry sorrow, it can carry back the flame. Where the voices on the water, where the river forgets your name, forgets your name. Some nights when the fog rolls in like stories half untold, I swear I see a woman in a dress of tattered gold. She's singing to the current in a language I don't know, and every note she throws away comes back as undertow. They called her just a legend when they told us as a child, a ghost that guards the crossings when the river's running wild. But standing here beside you with the city at our back, I feel 1,000 footsteps walking with us down the track. Hear the bagpipes can slowly rise with a long mournful line. Down where the river forgets your name, if no one stands above it just to say it once again. For every ship that left in hunger, every march in driving rain, we are standing on this bridge tonight to say you weren't in vain. If the tide can carry sorrow, it can carry back the flame. We're the choir on the water, where the river forgets your name. So write us in the ripples, in the rust along the rail, in the breath before the sunrise and the fog across the veil. 'Cause we'll be here in the shadows when the daylight looks the same, keeping watch above the water, where the river knew your name. Boys are on the tables, Doyle's is turning out the lights. Old McStool is waiting for some other set of nights. The jukebox hums a goodbye as the plug comes from the wall, and we spill out on the pavement like a last reluctant call. There's a halo around the street lamp, there's a bus that won't be ours. Taxi headlights smear like comets through a sky of neon stars. Our laughter hangs a moment in the cold electric air, then the city takes it gently like it's something it can bear. And every step from door to door writes circles in my mind around the faces and the places that we're somehow leaving behind. It's just rain over Dublin after all, falling on the poets and the lost souls by the wall, on every vow we meant to keep, on every faded name, on whiskey on the Windowledge and ghosts who stayed the same. When the night is done its talking and the big dreams feel too small, there's still rain over Dublin and we're still here after all. We passed the crooked corner where the kids drew crowns in chalk, where rebels and daydreamers turned back streets into talk. The lamp above the doorway throws its old gold on the stone, like it's blessing every stranger who's too tired to go home. Down the hill the river glimmers, green and black and white, carrying forgotten stories out to meet the turning tide. We lean against the rail and watch our breath become the mist, and think of those who crossed this bridge and all the chances that we missed. But tonight the water's quiet and it holds us like a prayer for everyone who never got to stand together here. It's just rain over Dublin after all, falling on the shipyards and the statues standing tall, on every march in borrowed boots, on every hunger call, on lanterns by the quiet pier and names we still recall. When the past feels like a weight we're not sure how to haul, there's still rain over Dublin and we're still here after all. Someday will be the stories that the young ones halfway know, a photograph in Doyle's, a songline in the glow. But maybe they'll walk home one night with thunder in their chest and feel us in the cobblestones, the places we love best. So let the sky keep weeping for the battles and the years. We'll tuck our hands in pockets, we'll laugh between the tears, 'cause every drop that hits this town is proof that it's still real, and every step through puddles writes the way we chose to feel. It's just rain over Dublin after all, falling on the dreamers pressed against the city sprawl, on every road that led away, on everyone back home, on harbors and on highways and the ones who walk alone. When the music from the last pub fades to just a distant drawl, there's still rain over Dublin and we're still here after all. So here's to every window with a single sleeping light, to every bridge and alley that survived another night. If tomorrow finds us anywhere beneath this same grey shawl, there'll be rain over Dublin and we'll be there after all.